Hi guys, welcome to our first video tutorials for Algebra 2. So let's have from your handout, um, let's try to find answers for some of these problems. So let's have problem number 1. So let's try to solve this equation. So problem number 1, you have negative 5 times 3x minus 4 quantity plus 4 equals 114. All right, so what's the first thing we do? We try to distribute the negative 5 so we can eliminate that parentheses. So let's do that. So negative 5 times 3x is negative 15x. And then negative 5 times negative 4 gives you positive 20. And let's just copy 4 equals 114. All right, let's combine like terms. Of course, we only have negative 15x as the only term that has a variable on it. So that means we cannot combine that with 20 and 4. So we can combine, however, 20 and 4. So that's gives us 15x plus 24 equals 114. All right. So we want to solve 4x, so we'll keep that on the left side. So we'll subtract 24 from both sides of our equation. So let's do that. Let's bring down negative 15x. 24 minus 24 is 0, so that's canceled out. Equals, and you have 114 minus 24. That gives you 90. So we can solve for x. You divide both sides by 15, or negative 15 rather. That will cancel out. So your x is, of course, equal to negative 6. That's it. That's your answer. Let's have problem number 14. So problem number 14, you have 5x plus 6 over 3x minus 9 equals 7 over third, or 7 over 3, or 7 thirds. All right, so let's do this. Of course, you have two denominators, which is 3x minus 9 and 3. So how do you solve this? You find the least common denominator. So least common denominator, LCD. Of course, your LCD would be 3x minus 9 times 3, right? So let's do that. Let's multiply both sides by the LCD. So 3x minus 9 times 3. 3x minus 9 times 3. Okay? So 3x minus 9 times 3 times this thing right here, 5x plus 6 over 3x minus 9. This will be over 1. So this will cancel. So what's left will be this 3 right here. So 3 times 5x plus 6 equals, of course, this will be 3 over 1, right? 3x minus 9 times 3 over 1. This cancels the 3. So what is left is 7 times 3x minus 9. Right? The other way to do it is that if you have 5x plus 6 over 3x minus 9, which is a fraction, 7 over 3 is a fraction, you can just cross multiply. So this and this. So you have 3 times 5x plus 6 equals 7 times 3x minus 9. So you cross multiply that. That will result to this. So let's simplify again. So 3 times 5 distribution, 15x. 3 times 6, 18, equals 7 times 3, 21x. 7 times 9, of course, that gives you a negative 63. Right? So let's combine like terms. I want to keep the 15x on the left side. So minus 21x. That's 21x. And of course, I want to take off the 18 because I want the x on the left. So minus 18 minus 18. All right, let's add them all together. 15 minus 21, or 15 plus negative 21, that gives you a negative 6x. That will cancel. This one is 0 as well. Equals negative 63 minus 18. So that gives you negative 81. All right. So 81 divided by 6, or negative 81 divided by negative 6, x is equal to what? 6 and 6. They are both divisible by 3. Right? So that's 27 over 2. That is your x. 27 over 2. Right? Now let's have last number, number 15 for this video. So let's read the direction carefully. What does it say? Solve each equation for the indicated variable. Solve each equation for the indicated variable. So if this is our equation, it is asking us to solve for pi. So where's pi in this equation? This, right next to the r squared. Okay, so let's do that. Let's solve. So let's solve for r. Okay, so I know that there's a 1/2, which is a fraction. I will multiply both sides by 2. So distribute, that will be 2 times a. 1/2 times 2 over 1, that will cancel the 2. What is left will be pi and r squared. We're solving for pi, so we divide both sides by r squared. R squared. This will cancel because that's r2 over r raised to 2 over r raised to 2 is equal to 1. So therefore, we have pi is equal to 2a over r squared. That is our answer. So it's the same as, if we rewrite it, pi is equal to 2a over r squared. So for this numbers 15, 16, 17, and 18, we are just moving around all the formulas from the variable or the indicated variable. So for a 16, you're solving for x. So you just move around the equation like what we did on number 15. Same thing for 17, you're solving for n. So how do you manipulate the equation to get n? Right? So if I say I have the formula for circle, or the area of the circle is equal to pi r squared, and I'm solving for, let's say, pi, what I will do is that I will divide both sides by r squared because I want to take off the r squared because I'm solving for pi. R2 will cancel out. So therefore, my answer is pi is equal to A over R squared. There. Or if I'm, say, solving for, um, let's say, what do you call this? Something um, in um, chemistry. Let's say the formula is what do you call that formula? Say V volume is equal to um, okay, I think I forgot my those chemistry formulas. Um, let's say volume is equal to okay, what's the or density, let's say density.
I'm Hector. I'm a delivery operations manager in San Diego, California. We were one of the first stations to.
Okay, sorry about that. That was a commercial from online. But anyway, density is equal to mass over volume. So if I'm going to solve for volume, this, what do? I will multiply both sides by V. This V will cancel out. So that leaves me with V times D equals M. So I'm not yet done. I will divide both sides by D. That D will cancel out. So my V is equal to mass over density. So that is how to solve for volume or V in terms of the formula D equals M over V.